Checka one. What's up, everyone? Let me put the URL out. Where is it? All right. Let's see, where is my screen? There it is. And let's refresh this. And copy the link. Give me 1 second, y'all. And put this in here and shift home. Live. And let me use this text from here. Almost ready, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hope everyone is well, for real. And post this in here. There we go. What's up, everyone? Doing a impromptu today. I wasn't really planning. I was thinking about it, and then I was second guessing doing a show today, or not really show, or really recording today, because I don't really consider this a show, because I'm not really putting on one. Just doing what I do, which is work. But I hope everyone is well. I've been incognito for a bit. For those that don't know, I'm a caregiver. When the virus hit, my mom pretty much, we knew she had memory issues, but you don't know how bad it is until it's just bad, right? So I rushed home in the middle of it all last year this time. Got to her, nursed her back to health, brought her here to Georgia, and I have a beautiful woman in my life who has helped me through this situation. Like, it's been rough. So to try to do that while the market's being manipulated has been been interesting. So over the last few days, it's been, my mom, again, it's been a year, and she deteriorated a little bit more. And it's getting to the point where you have to make decisions like, how much does it cost for nursing? How much is nursing per hour? $24 an hour, y'all. How many hours a day? 8 hours, right? How many days a week can I afford to do that? So you've got to start looking at then the finances. So thankfully, I worked at Citibank Private Bank. I was mentored by one of their vice presidents that was there. His name was Steve Saxton. Shout out to you, man. It was a good brother, and he looked out for me and told me the right books to read and kind of put me under his wing for a while and taught me about assets. Really kind of hit game into my head, and it changed me. And that's why I left the bank. Is because I also could feel something was coming. It was about 2000 and something. I want to say 2004-ish, 2003-ish that I left. And it was right before the big collapse, before the economy collapsed. I just felt something, like I saw people getting laid off. And that's what the biggest thing, the person that hired me, his lunch was sitting on his desk. His breakfast was sitting on his desk. And I was like, and by the time lunch came, I'm like, why is his breakfast still there? They're in a meeting? And people was like, no, he was walked out of the building. That was insane to me. I was like, what did he do? He's like, nothing. They did cutbacks, and he was one of the first on the chopping block because he couldn't keep up with programming. And I was like, but I can't keep up with programming, so why didn't I get fired? They're like, well, you were getting it better, and you were more pliable to doing the work. I was like, ah, okay. But I really wasn't. I was scared shitless, man. I was scared shitless. I'm like, okay, these people are going to fire me. It's going to happen. I don't know development enough. And what they were using at the time, it didn't make sense to me. And I was like, this is stupid. This programming language is not going to work. And it failed. It's gone. Like for the most part, it's still in the background. It's called CGI Perl. And I said that was the dumbest crap in the world because you have to go download all these weirdo things from all these weirdo places just to get one app done. And it made no sense. But now when I saw PHP, that made more sense to me. And I could use Dreamweaver to kind of hack my way into the business. And then WordPress came around, content management systems. And then I was like, content management systems, this WordPress thing, this is going to be big because you can spin up a content management system. And these corporations were spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on the software, not to mention the manpower trying to get themselves on it. And I was like, well, I just spun up a website. I just did this. I could add people and add users today. What's costing y'all millions of dollars? It made no sense. Again, that's why I could see businesses didn't get it. Corporations didn't get it. They didn't get that this open source thing, like having free code on the web and somebody can be able to spin it up, put it in a folder and use it or add to it. Like you have GitHub, you have a place where people can develop together, write software together. If there was an economy that could be placed behind that, well, oh crap, that would be amazing. Well, it happened. It's called Bitcoin. A bunch of softwares maintain the damn thing. But do we know where the smart money is, right? Smart contracts and DAOs are going mainstream. While I've been silent because I've been watching these DAOs. One of them is called the Ethereum. If you don't know, Ethereum is its own alliance. And because they created the whole smart contract idea and DAO, the reason why we have Ethereum and Ethereum Classic is because of a DAO hack. Right? The DAO hack, how Ethereum and Ethereum Classic came to be. And it wasn't the core developers of Ethereum that had the hack. It was this side operation that was being spun up. But the idea makes sense, right? If you're all on computers and we all have, and these are all systems and they can be systemized, why not create a system of governance? You can think of it like government, right? Contracts are the rules of the government. So you could not only program the rules of your own business, you should be able to program the rules of an application that supports the business. And the database is the data that is being utilized on chain. Again, the wallet is the app. So you program the wallet to be smarter. The contracts are the contracts. What I've been noticing in the news was the fact that more and more DAOs are becoming legitimized. So that leads me to think and talk, and I was like, well, I want to say something today. And say, watch. Major corporations are going to start offering tokens. Imagine if Adobe decides to launch a governance token instead of just being a stock. What if they wanted to use your hardware to be able to be a part of their backend for their artificial intelligence? So rather than being centralized, they could decentralize the data and pay you for being part of the network. How much would that be worth? What would that do to their stock price? What would it do to the token? Because now the token is also with a legitimized company that has an actual product that needs more processing, the AI. Transactions. We're going into a transaction economy. I gotta hammer that into not only my own head, but everybody else's head, because I'm hammering it into my own head. We're going into a transaction economy. So how fast are our transactions? Now, I've been watching the news, like I'm sure some of y'all have been. And of course, I don't, I play this game different. I play it as if I see the puppets and the puppet strings, that I see the manipulation, right? So we already know we're it's going back up as far as the hash rate. We know that. We know that this thing really didn't help us when it dipped. We know fear and greed, blah, 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 right? We could go in here, see what the master puppet manipulator is doing. Let me see, where are we? All right, where are we? It's July 10th, right? Hold on, let's see. Yep, to the 9th. All right, good. And look, market still being held down, still signaling a sell, right? And then we can go through, that's the 10K wallet. We can go to the 1K wallet. Stable, hundreds probably accumulating silently like they always do. Yep, and it's lighting off, so they might do a dip to now trigger the market down. 10 wallets are accumulating, the 1 wallets are accumulating, the 0.1s are accumulating but slowing down, and the 0.01s are selling off because they're fearful, right? Or they're accumulating into these. Who knows? I also told you we would be in a dip zone. Let me go into the week, right? Right here. Right around this zone, I'm waiting for it to go up, but we're still in a zone where I'm still expecting some weakness, because this is when it runs up, right? In this zone, some pocket somewhere, it's gonna have to spring up, because I'm calling y'all out. I'm calling you out. That's why we called this one. We called this one. So, this one's from the 21st. Like, we were mad early. We were back here when we made the call. Made the call that this was coming back here. I'm making the call here saying that, from back here. So for me, we know the manipulation's on because all the news and everything else has been good. Everybody that's buying in, all of the things that have launched on Ethereum, all the things that have been going on. But of course, we've got back-end manipulators still trying to FUD out the market. China opens digital yuan whitelist for 10 million citizens. See, I told you, there's a digital attack. This whole China thing is real estate. How do you think they're going to process all their digital payments? They need more speed and process. Everybody's going to Ethereum. But I'm not so stoked on that as the only play, right? And of course, I like Cardano. I told everybody that. No financial advice. I'm just managing the funds of the company. I manage company funds. My job is to make sure that the company is doing what's necessary to be able to be liquid through next year's market after we feel there's a collapse. So what I do is I just talk my ish. Looking at this landscape, trying to work in between the margins of what I see. Lawmaker in Paraguay says he's going to introduce a bill regulation. So that's good news. People who, like, when everybody says that it's illicit, that all the illegal things that you can do and you can't get caught. Yeah. Feds indict somebody for doing stock tradings and insider selling. They think that this is hidden. It's never been hidden. It's transparent. The ledger can be seen. So that's why I said a couple weeks ago, watch how many people start getting pinched for they did on Silk Road. Because they're cashing out their wallets. Why is the market dipping? Don't you think people are on vacation? Where do you think they get that money from? Where do you think people are getting money from? Like, if we've already gone through all the bad things that are going on in the market, all the bad things all the automation that's going on in jobs, we went through all that. Go back in the videos and look at all this landscape of everything that's emptying out, all the real estate that's empty, these empty buildings that are pricing higher and higher and higher. Why? Because there's a technological shift happening that they just want processing power. They're going to start converting all these buildings and homes into energy and money. Transactions per second. Well, Ethereum keeps pushing back their ish. For the music industry, cryptocurrency will be as disrupted as MTV. Yes. Because when people are not watching television, I want y'all to understand something. I know what's coming. I know it like I know it because I was made to know it. I followed a path all the way here because I had a hunch in the spirit. I saw the music industry was going to be washed years ago. As soon as I saw Napster, I saw that the development industry was going to be washed when I saw SEO, like Google, go to AI, and then my teacher who was teaching me SEO quit. Howie Schwartz quit. He was like, it doesn't make any sense anymore. Because I don't know how you manipulate Google because that was his entire thing, was like his SEO strategies were winning. You could get your clients on the first, you could create a business in SEO. Literally, you could create a business because you could fool the algorithm into getting first page, second page results using like 2-3 pieces of software. And he had a science to it, and he was cracking. But it was at the end of its run. By the time I started learning, within a year it was gone. Because he said it. He was like, imagine now everybody's browser is going to look different to everybody based off of every click, every look, everything they do. You'll never be inside their head enough. And you're going to have to pay them more and more money to get into the visibility of the client. That was the end of it. He was like, I'm out. I don't want to spend money to get into. I got into this game for free. The internet isn't the same. So then I looked at it and I was like, okay, yeah, all right, that's not going to work for me. Then I looked at Facebook and I see why he quit. Yeah, you got to spend more and more money. The music industry is the same way, right? We called it payola. Or you got to make music videos, and there's a lot of funding you had to do. The gatekeepers had the ears and the eyes. YouTube, Facebook, Google, they're the gatekeepers now. Netflix, Hulu, or whomever gives you an availability to see or have eyeballs or ears. See, the television networks right now, look at how much they replay. If you have cable still, like we still pay for that crap. And it's just like, look at MTV. It's like they don't even care. All day, whatever ness, right? Ridiculous. Now they got another show. And all of it, you see what the show is? Like the ridiculousness, they got deliciousness, they've got adorableness now. Like all of those shows, look at the content. What is it? It's your content. It's you. They're feeding you back to you and making a profit on that, and that's it. Like they don't even do no real work. And they just replay it over and over and over because it's free freaking money. But those eyeballs are getting bored now. So you see what Facebook's doing, right? I believe Facebook's doing their virtual world thing, and they got their currency. Do y'all see the position? Let's go Facebook, VR, and then crypto. To launch a US stablecoin. US dollar pegged stable coin. See? Instead of being a cryptocurrency where they would compete against the dollar, making everybody worried, they're trying to make a stable coin because they have plenty of ways to make digital money. They've already got digital funds they could run into making this a viable option for them. And then if people are buying and holding their stable coin and using it, well, the stable coin's now able to be used to do transactions on Facebook. Well, if you're now getting, they can do interest rate. They'll pay to keep you. Now, can you be part of their back end, their hardware? Can they now make their own blockchain and have you stake on the blockchain, giving them more processing power? Y'all get it now? Smart contracts and DAOs are going mainstream. Don't you think Facebook could become a DAO to get away from legislation from governments when it's no longer governable? Because it's decentralized. How are you going to stop it then, right? See, the game is afoot, y'all. They get it. They know what they're doing. They understand that DAOs are the new thing. So much so we now can see, and let me go into the news. Where is it? I want to see if it's, let me just see, because, Graphon, 72,000 mining rigs are for 48 million getting invested in. You don't think that's going to recoup itself at some time? A man who dumped a hard drive containing 381 million BTC is getting a hedge fund to back him to try to recover it. DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Orgs as code. China is leaping ahead with their digital cryptocurrency. A top central bank group is calling for global cooperation. Like, y'all gonna let this happen. Apple's Steve Wozniak talking about Bitcoin is mathematical money, is mathematical miracle, right? We talked about Venezuela, right? Hyperinflation in the my hyperinflation video. You see everything USDC to go public. So the stable coin that's on Coinbase and going everywhere now is going to be public. You know, the thing that's going to be earning 4% interest or is already earning 5 or 6% interest depending on where you stake it. Airbnb is exploiting its users, but a decentralized alternative might be possible, right? Couldn't that be a DAO? It has decentralized governance of people who own real estate doing it on their own. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's a new business coming. People are using it in different countries. This is not just Turkey, but this is just another thing to understand. There's a limited supply of Bitcoin. And everyone is jumping into Bitcoin. Worldwide adoption. Mexico, Argentina, flirting with Bitcoin law. How many people live in Mexico? Hold on. Mexico population. Now, I want y'all to remember that there's only 21 million Bitcoin. Not a billion Bitcoin. No, there's only 21 million. And what if half of 127 million people get it? Who's the other one? Argentina? Argentina. Okay. $44 million right there. I just want y'all to see what I've been saying. Okay, Bangs, what's going on, man? 21 million Bitcoin. 44 million people here. When we understand that the United States is not in a position of any authority financially in the globe anymore. Like literally this entire, I'm feeling like the jugs was the whole Trump presidency was to just get America out of pocket. To unseat it, right? To shift it to the side. Now, are we shifting China forward? Could be. There was a video. Y'all need to watch. You know who you need to keep an eye on? Hold on. I know I'm butchering his name. This gentleman right here. You need to check out his videos, right? Like 2030. Yeah, there we go. Check out his predictions about what he thought about 2030. There's like a whole documentary. There you go, 58 minutes. Go watch that. The Future World of 2030. He's done multiple ones. One of those is, in which I watched, was the fact that China will be on the world stage. It'll have its own world money. Everything will be digital. Nobody's going to be working. People are going to be in virtual worlds. Now, I am been talking about data. I've been talking about data a lot because I think that's important. I've also been talking in the Discord about one particular company that jumped on my radar because of this video. They did this guy Wesley did he's a financial analyst. He did a piece on Elrond and basically did a presentation. I went through that presentation. I went to the website. I looked at it, and between this and looking at Matic, and of course this company that I said shush to. OMI. Now I'm going to show you why I've been in really a hunt mode. Let me see if there's any images of Michio Kaku's predictions of 2030. Chasing our jet fighters. Like he has parallel world theories. He's one of our brothers that pulls. He gets that. He gets it, but he's also part of the establishment. So I think 2050. No, 20 something. Power of Moore's Law, predicting the future. The world by 2030. So yeah, it's really 2030 he talks more about. Biggest predictions about the future. Let's see. Hold on. X out of that. Let's see if there's anything here. Question. Reality. We will confirm extraterrestrial life. This was back when 2017. Climate change. Yeah, he doesn't really say it here. But it doesn't matter. Oh shoot, did I just close the whole browser? That's fine. So, literally, if you go to Georgia, and I think it's called their 2030, right? Let me see. Chamber of Commerce. There you go. So last year, Georgia 2030. 2.0. We want to be part of 2010, continue to explore and discover realistic solutions that will transform all areas of our state. So, let me see. Projections. Let's see. Georgia 2030. Let's see what they're talking about. Damn it. I really hate some of these news outlets because they don't do no news. What will Atlanta look like in 2030? Are you going to say anything or just give me a link again? From 2014, 11, based on growth rate. Jump by 25%. Population. Where they think it's all going to go, where they want it to go. Race and ethnicity by 2030. Other. Size of regional economy, 29.8. So this is all pre-Rona, right? So transportation infrastructure. So I'm sure all of this has changed now because this is all old info, right? This is all going to be before. Yeah, this is 2010. Oh, no, that's not. Hold on. 2010. So let's see if we've got any new information. I'm going to go to tools. I'm going to go in the past year. Did they change anything? Energy transition pathways for 2030. Energy transition pathways. What I'm looking for right now is I'm looking at hardline businesses that potentially are going to need infrastructure digitally. If you've ever read the book I told y'all to read, which would be The Richest Man in Babylon, you know that there's a story in there about a king who didn't know he was going to need gold for his doors, and that the investors were going to get the gold first, bring it to the capital, and wait to see whether or not the king would need it. And when the king went looking for gold, they'd be able to get it at a higher value. Well, what I'm doing now is I'm looking at Georgia, since this is where I'm at. I'm looking at Georgia, and every one of your states are going to have one of these agendas. All right? Let's just do Texas. Yell out your state, and I'll look it up real fast. Texas 2030. Let's see if they had a 2030 agenda. Yep, there it is. Texas 2030 Committee, and that's an EDU. So that's an education resource. So that's a college is working on it. The college is working on it. Whatever the college does, it'll go to law. By 2030. Texas, gov.gov. What will Texas look like in 2030? So, let me see, is Texas got there? What is this? 60-30 tax. By 2030, by 2030. Okay, at least 60% of Texans will have a certificate or a degree. Oh, they coming up with their by 2030, at least 5,500 students in that year will complete a certificate, associate bachelor's, or master's from an institution of higher education in Texas. All graduates from Texas public institutions or higher will have completed programs with identified marketable skills. So they're trying to narrow, they're still trying to be feasible as far as it's an education committee to try to keep the colleges feasible. Georgetown 2030, Georgetown, Texas. So cities have their own initiatives going on. Roadmap for 2030 agenda. So My thing is, right, this is what I see. Let me show you this. I'm just gonna do just go neighborhood. Now I tried to explain this to some guys that were working with hood. I want y'all to just look at this picture. Hold on. Let me find one it's a kind of better one to look at. Residential. Yes. Okay, there we go. This is a great picture. And that is two. This is a good one. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, this is good. I want you to look at all those roofs. And that's big apartment buildings, right? Look at all those rooftops. This is the hustle that's coming up. See all those rooftops? You don't think they need to be retrofitted to be able to sequester more energy as solar gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper to manufacture? We only have to worry about the only big issue right now is that solar is very, very wasteful as far as the panels are not recyclable, the how you have to get the stuff to manufacture. As they get better with this becomes an industry. But now look at the size of these walls. Now I want to bring to your attention again a Raspberry Pi. I want you to see, again, this small little device. This device is not very big. See how he's holding it? It's basically fits in the palm of your hand. How many of these can you stick in walls or objects? The thing is that powerful little thing there is now this size. I want somebody to hold it. There we go. So now it's like 3 fingers. Same 8 gigabytes of RAM on this thing, right? Now, how many can I put this in? How many devices? What can I have it work to do? I now know that there's boards for these things that are getting ready to come out. So now you're going to have, again, I'm telling y'all, the decentralized, the next session, like I said, I want to get through this session because it's the next cycle I'm working on. I'm not planning for what's going on right now. Look, Bitcoin's going to go up. November is going to crash. Be out by the last week of November, first week of December. After that, you're treading on thin ground. Really, the minute it breaks 100K, I'm getting the hell up out of Dodge. I'm going into US dollar coin, USDC, or USDT, Tether. I'm going into those stable coins and I'm holding my stuff in stable coins in November and then waiting for the market to correct itself, and I'm buying back in April/February. Why am I doing that? Because since 2013, Bitcoin has been playing a game since its halvening cycles, and the halvening plays out, and we can mark what it does. We marked it at 20% last time, would have been a 13% run, $13,000 run. It went all the way to 16,000. We estimate now that it's going to do $132,000. If it does 15%, we are getting out at $100,000. Done diggy, right? But as you can see, my seasons of Bitcoin were all the way back here. Watch my old videos. I've been talking about when dips happen. I called them the dippening, where people are falling off a cliff. That was me beginning to understand the manipulation. And then we had the halvening event. It ran up. I was in this cycle. It crashed down. I couldn't understand why it crashed. It should have kept going up. I didn't understand the manipulation was real, especially in November, December. November, December, and January. That's 3 months back to back. November, why November? Black Friday, people are going to cash out. Like right now, why is it dipping? Don't you see people on vacations? Where do you think they got that money? If they ain't got no real job paying them, no real shit, when everybody's talking about I can no longer survive on the money I'm making right now. I used to have a job giving me $30 an hour. That's about 60 grand. In the freelance world, I don't get that shit. If I don't work, I don't eat. Welcome to the gig economy. If you still have a job, enjoy it. As they automate the back end. Or you're part of the automation. So you should be getting into process automation, learning Zapier or learning Integromat. You know, I'll give you some game. Hold. Gromat. Integromat can get you jobs. Hold on. Pricing. Look at the pricing. You see how it has 800,000 operations and all that other stuff? Remember I showed you N8N.io, right? You can install this on your own machines and have things running on the back end for yourself, basically skipping this. So if you learn this and you can kind of use this as a leverage point, but you see there's pricing and you see it can add up 800 operations. Yeah, it can get expensive really fast. And I think the prices, do they have it here? Free. Yeah, they hide it behind the paywall. So I can't remember how much. I know. Oh, there it is. There it is. $2.99 for 800,000 transactions. And it's not one operation. It's like when you look at these apps and services that you can connect to, you can connect to all these things. If you have multiple things happening in that chain, every single one of those operations are happening. Those cost, and they cost different variances depending on what you're doing. You can get like something might take 5 or 6 operations to do. That's processing power. That's what I mean when I say I understand what's coming. Decentralization is coming because this workflow automation, this is like smart contracts. That's why I think this is very interesting. These guys, I think, could become a coin if they thought that way. I don't think they do, because they're still trying to be an overall cloud business. And I think they should be a blockchain business. But this market, as I called, is crashing when I said it was going to crash. It'll rise when it's around about. It's not going to do it on this day, but somewhere around here, it systematically goes up. Then we got another dipping around September, right? Summertime, September, what is school? People are gonna, what were people doing in school? If you go back in history, that's when the miners, the college students, would buy their stuff to mine in the dorm rooms. So when they go back to school, people are buying, the college kids are buying crypto equipment. Then it jumps back up. Because everybody's talking about crypto, boom, it shoots back up. Then, all of a sudden, what we have, November dip. What's happening right around here? Is that not Black Friday? See, I'm not being special or cute and glamorous with the ish. I'm just showing you why it dips. But the thing is, November, you have Black Friday. December, you have Christmas. And January, real institutional investors or accredited investors cash out in January, because if you're going to sell, you want to lock in your profits at the beginning of the year, because you remember you have to pay taxes on it. So you don't want to have to pay your taxes till next tax time. You have to do it after December, right? Most people don't cash out crypto. The investors aren't cashing out crypto. They're getting their money from other places and investing and keeping their investments in. Everybody else is treating it like pocket money. And that's why these credit card companies are coming in to siphon it out. They're coming in fast now to siphon that crap out. We get it. But they're also manipulating the market, because this guy caught them with their hand in the cookie jars back in April. They wanted to get it after May down here in this zone. And where are we? Exactly where they wanted it. They manipulated it. I have to go to the daily chart because that's what they use for that one. Right? In this zone, there we are. Past that point, by the end of May, right here, they wanted it down. Wow, it went down. And now they've been manipulating the market on the back end, like I've been showing you in this damn wallet doing the damn Bart Simpson head right here. Whenever you see this, that's manipulation. The cogwheels, manipulation. I put this all in the Discord. So we just got to understand what's been happening, right? And the banks can't do nothing for you. Earn up to 5% APR. APR on Ethereum staking. 4% APY, 5%. Or if you want to hold stable coin, this one is going to go up by fall. That would be 4% once they do back-end trading. When Coinbase has this automated trading platform rolling, they'll be getting in around the fees and all that stuff. They'll be able to get around 4%. And that's what they're going to be offering. So you can just, in November, move it to USDC, hold it on the exchange, and still earn 4% APY while you wait for the market to correct. Still making money, right? Or you can do what we did during the we use our Bitsgap robots. And you see, during the dip, I haven't touched these, and I've been doing this on purpose. I told you I want to extend my numbers so that you're setting it and forgetting it. I just haven't touched these yet. But I've left them alone through the entire market. Look, 1 month, 0 days, it's done 20% on just $100. Okay, I'm doing these things. Again, this is research projects. Everything that we do at ToxicHustle is like research. And we're just showing you, hey, we're trying to figure out how we take music in the future. We're making music right now. We do it on CD Baby. CD Baby gives us our royalties. Our royalties, we get paid to PayPal. PayPal, we send that to Coinbase. Coinbase, we put it on a robot. Coinbase, put it on a robot and you trade on the back end. Now your royalties can earn interest. Get it? Now what makes you a label? Your ability for your products to earn interest. Because that's how you can then pay royalties to your own damn people or your own artists if you want your artists. And then what's your new world? Well, for me, I've been looking at the virtual world. Hold on. I showed you in Discord. I've been heavily looking at the digital real estate space. I want to have a program, but I have been looking at the virtual worlds. I'm looking at who's building NFTs, who's building games. I believe Grand Theft Auto or a company that's going to build something similar to that is going to have a massive online playing game. And then you're going to be able to earn. Play to earn is a thing. Now, that's why I wanted to get this going, right? So one of the companies I've been looking at, that OMI join that I showed you, right? So let's go to CoinGecko. Right? And then let's go look at OMI. Right now, you can see the price of it. Here's the exchanges in which it sits. I've been getting mine on Gate.io. So there's that. So why have I been interested in them? Ghostbusters. Not many people have been talking about this company, and I've been silently accumulating. Mostly because of where is, you can see right there that looks like Robin. Yeah, because you see the Joker. Yeah, they've got the licensing to that. Also, the guy behind that's helping them, he's the one that brought Pokemon to the United States. He's one of the licensors for Pokemon, Tamagotchi, all that stuff. He brought most of this. Carl Icahn brought most of those. He's got the intellectual property, IP rights, and he gets IP. And this right now, the company behind it, the OMI token doesn't have much usage yet, but there's potential. So I got in on that potential structure. Again, I'm looking at where can I put my products later. I'm not betting on this coin by itself. I'm betting on them making it simple for, if these companies are jumping in because something they're doing is easy to make these things happen for their businesses, I'm looking for that. And then I'm looking for who's competing, right? But I wanted to give y'all something. So there's that. The next one that I'm looking at is a story. Shoot, hold on. Oh, there it is. Got it. Gala. G-A-L. Gala. Right? Is that it? Yep. Gala Games. You can see the price there. Now, Gala Games. Why am I interested in this one? This one is interesting because it's an infrastructure play, it's a hardware play, as well as it's a gameplay. This Miranda's thing, these NFTs for the game that is actually working and people are playing, right? Or, well, they just did a test. So I shouldn't say they're playing it. Well, they're in the middle. They just did a stress test. So as they build this out, as it becomes a working thing, this is another, again, opportunity, all right? I'm looking at the gaming front. I told y'all, I am looking at the gaming front product. Like if I'm selling, like if you go to ToxicHustle, right? I'm getting ready to rebuild this entire damn thing. And I'm not going to use WordPress. So looking at Raspberry Pi in the palm of the hand, right? So what if this shirt, this all about the crypto shirt, was inside a world and somebody was able to wear it? Same thing here. So then that got me, then I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this price and I'm like, well, that's what it costs. Well, shoot, that's what it costs. I got mine, I ordered them. I don't get much on the profits on these. Not a major profit, it's decent. But then I was like, yeah, but it's a physical shirt, it's a $27 price point. In November, I may sell a crap load of these, but I'm like, do I really think am I going to be living in a world where this price point makes sense to me long term? And it's like, no. Do I think I could sell one of these 20 times in a digital space? Yeah. What if could I sell it 50 times if it's even cheaper? What if I sold it for 5 cents? Right? And it sold millions of times in multiple worlds. How many shirts would I then sell? How much money would I then make? That's when I realized, I said, oh crap, real life is turning back into Second Life. It's turning into Second Life. Exactly what I was expecting, but I didn't know it was going to be this fast. It was only because I didn't expect Bitcoin. I didn't expect a system of machines being maintained by people outside of a network, just maintaining it. Doesn't matter who spins up the machines, right? So it's with that I look at these things like Gala Games, where you become the back end to the game. And it's expensive too to be the back end to this game. Whew. And it goes up every single time. So like I said, that's another gameplay. Now, the big dog in the room, big doggy, is Engine, right? Now, I want you to see something here. ENJ. Look at the price. The market's been crappy. But look at the price. I got in early. Not like fractions of a penny early. I mean, I got, when it dipped bad, I got in under $1. Right? So this right here means that this is above the US dollar. So why am I interested in this is because this can hook into games. I want y'all to remember one thing. Unreal. No. This right here. This right here is Unreal Engine. Hold on. Let me get out of that. Let me just get the images, right? I just want you to see some Unreal 5. Let's do 5 because it has to be 5. I just want you to see what's coming. This is their render engine. I just want you to know what's coming, right? Understand that these technologies are in your hands now. What kind of world can I build? What kind of story can I tell? Can I begin to start talking about the story of Tartaria? The giants. What can I begin to do? Right? What's gonna I wanted you to also see something else, right? This render, let's go, there's another company that I used to use for their software, Otoy. They have a cryptocurrency. This company has done Westworld. Their rendering engine has done Westworld. Okay? They have a cryptocurrency. This was a regular company. I've used this for music videos. This is a regular damn company. They use Unity on the back end to render other games, right? So they also have R and render. Let me see. What's this? ORC. Octane Render Cloud. You can use their render cloud to render out your projects if you don't want to render it on your PC. RNDR. Render token by guess who? Distributed GP rendering on the blockchain. What happens? I keep telling y'all, think about it. What happens when Adobe figures this out? Or any company like Sony, PlayStation, Sony. I got anime, Sony. I got anime game IP, intellectual property, Sony. Y'all don't know Sony is one of the largest anime companies in the world? They were trying to purchase there would be a monopoly if they get Crunchyroll. There's Crunchyroll, and then there's Funimation, right? Funimation is who brings you My Hero Academia. Sony owns them. Think about all the music. Think about the graphics. Think about the intellectual property under Sony's disposal, especially when they get Crunchyroll. They'll have the largest monopoly in international anime. And Crunchyroll has Dragon Ball Z. They have the IP for that. And Naruto, I believe. They have the IP for that. That's why Sony wants that. They want that Naruto IP. So now, think about all the music, the animations, all that stuff. Think about the games, the fighting games that are going to be able to be made. Do you think it's going to be relegated to these companies that control it? No. Artists and designers are going to start building comics. Hold on. Let's see if this is possible. Hold on. Damn, let me check my time. Because I'm just doing this until my girl tells me it's time to get to work. Let's see. Comics on blockchain, right? Any comic artists out there? Let's see if they're doing comics on the blockchain. I want to see if there's any other businesses for y'all. Because why not be able to be a blockchain comic and get paid, right? You can almost like crowdfund it that way. CryptoComics.com. Okay, really? All right. Are you real or are you just bullshit? Hold on. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just do the news. Because that'll be an easier way than using Google search that can be manipulated. NFT powered digital comic to let fans decide heroes' fates. Whoa. That's ill. Right? That's ill. That's ill. That's ill. So you can have a comic that your people decide the fate of the comic. Yo, do you know how big if your other people can write portions of the comic or do artwork and the artwork is just dope? Create characters that get pulled into the open sourceness of all content is about to happen. That's what this means, right? That's what the contracts mean. The smart contracts don't mean just, oh, we get to have just a DAO. Like it means it, but it doesn't. Right? Hold on. Where's my... Like, this is coming to everybody. It's just going to get better, and this will render in the cloud, and we will be the engine for the games. It's coming. Not only will we be the engine, don't you think we can design? Don't you think we can do music for? Don't we think we can do the sound effects, the environment sounds, the reality of these worlds? We can shape the narratives. I want y'all to stop thinking about crypto as just a buy and a sell and start thinking about the industry. This is the same thing as like people that just wanted to buy internet stocks and didn't look at why Amazon, like, why do people buy Amazon? Why is Amazon price keep going up and up and up? Because they were building an infrastructure. They were creating new technologies. They were stealing a lot of it. They were the biggest pirates in the world. Open source. They raided open source and then resold it to people on Amazon Web Services. These worlds are at our disposal. How we build them is up to us. I also show you this company for its software. We have invested into this software as a company because we are going to use motion capture to be able to make our 3D worlds. Live performance, interactive art, or interactive events. Fast production, like we are optimizing our business for media. We are a media business. I am showing you how we're building our media company, and I'm sharing it. Because I don't think you need insider information. I think you just need to be open. I think you need to be transparent at what you're doing, because if everybody's doing if y'all see the same thing I see and y'all are interested in it, and as I'm doing it and I'm showing y'all how I'm tweaking, like the same way MG shows us the music software, I'm just doing things different. I'm showing you one crypto in a different direction so that we're not being speculative, right? I don't want to do that. I want to show you value, and I want you to see the business of it. No different than how I was trying to teach my friends the internet. Like, yo, this internet thing's crazy. I don't want to be on no damn internet. I ain't gonna make no money. There's women on there. What? Hold on. Let me go to the internet, son. That was all I had to do. I can put your music on there. What? You can promote me? Yeah. MySpace. Made MySpace pages. That got them more into the internet. Started putting their own music out, right? Now they become their own artist. The only thing that's left is how do you make your money? Well, now y'all know. You can go to CD Baby. Look, CDBABY. I'm telling you, stop using the other places that are telling you I'm going to give you unlimited. Ask yourself one question, or ask them. Is their YouTube streams unlimited? Do I get YouTube part of the unlimited plan? Or do I have to pay independently for my YouTube stream? If they're telling you got to pay independent for that, you're going to have to pay independent for everything else. Right? So no, I'm not going to pay per song per song for every YouTube. If I have hundreds of songs, is that scalable? No, I'm not doing it. Fuck you. And I got to do it annually and pay it all the time? No, I buy this one damn time and I get... Where is it? Y'all are horrible with your damn crap. Music... Music distribution. Show these people where you distribute, man. There you go. Thank you. See that right there? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. The 3 places I earn, and nobody knows who the hell I am as an artist. New. Go to Tragic. Space. So I can just get the search. Boom, right? Twitter. Boom. There's my Spotify. Number 2. Because I promote it so damn much that I made it be there. Boom. There's my music. How many plays I get? Right? Or I've gotten. Because I get like maybe a couple plays a day. I'm not raking in freaking thing, but I'm getting royalties. Royalties is what I flip. Right? And then you see you've got other places you're at. I think that's a title, right? You see all the Shazam. Get some Shazam money, right? So you and this right here, this is my next project. Like I told you, I'm trying to earn my fiat. Just like I earn. Hold on. Let me respond. I don't have to leave yet. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. No problem, baby. All right. So I got some more time. Let's get it. Woo. All right. So boom, here you go, right? So you take your royalties here, you flip it with the robot, the Bitsgap robots. But what else can we do? What other content can we create? Again, if NFTs, like NFTs, right? Think about it this way. If we look at these 3D NFTs, 3D NFT 3D, right? See? They're just taking like these 3D things and just putting them out as NFTs. Let me spin it around. Right? You're dealing with art being NFTs, things that are 3D moving around being NFTs, virtual worlds themselves being NFTs, the property, the houses, the homes being NFTs. Somebody will live in an NFT. Oh, let me say that again. Because I'm giving you some Second Life information that's going to be in our real life. People are going to buy homes. They're called prefabs in real life, right? In the Discord on the 3 a.m. been talking about the little cube rooms, the little quick build outs. Those like single homes or small homes, right? Well, you can get a whole McMansion in a virtual world for like $2 and live in it. Chill out and have a fireplace and a TV screen playing music videos and the music's pumping and everybody comes to your house to have a party and chills out and talks. And that's what they do. But now they're doing it in a more social way and they can see people and they can interact and they get lost in it. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's been happening. These worlds are going to they're going to look like, imagine a corner of a video game that you buy. Like you look at this NFT real estate, right? This NFT real estate thing. Now, Decentraland is interesting. I like what they're doing. I just want to be like, I think that it's too expensive for me to have for my images to look like this. Like, I don't want Lego looking people. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's dope, but I really want to have some high impact designs. You see what I'm saying? Imagine somebody pulls up into a virtual home to come to your virtual house. And you can't just get into this. You have to be accepted in. Let me show you what's coming. so that y'all get it. All of these renders will soon be renderable. Not like these are all renders done by, you know, via what they call architectural renders, right? ArchRes. So, but soon this will be in real time with real people looking real, right? I showed you that with Real Illusion, right? RELLAL. There we go. I showed you their character program, products, character creator. Let me show you somebody else who's in the game that gets it, so that y'all understand. I'm not, this is not me saying that crypto's gonna do this. I'm saying that it has no choice but to do this. You buy your video cards from a company called NVIDIA, right? We all do, or AMD, right? NVIDIA is in the game with their Omniverse, right? Don't they have an Omniverse? Is it on the top? Solutions, data, visualization. Hold on. I think it's called Omniverse. Yeah, we're just gonna skip all the BS and just get to it, right? There's your Omniverse, where you have a 3D staging area, your own little virtual 3D room to work in, and you can do things like, hold on, let's get better with this. Let's just go to the images for Omniverse and put NVIDIA in front of it, because they seem to have that other thing. So one of the things that they're doing is you can do interactive work where you can have a factory you can use machine learning to have a training system to train how to build cars in a virtual space. So you can train a virtual warehouse or have virtual conferences. Again, a universe in 3D world. Everybody is building their 3D spaces. What 3D world do you want to live in? Or what 3D world do you want to build to test things in? They're getting ready. They're getting ready. Everybody's building their universes. And this one links directly, like, hold on, they got a character creator. Look at this. Turn off the music. Hold on. Look at that. And it's probably real time. And this, again, isn't inside should create a fully rigged character. Boom. And I think he's puppeting it, so it's not a facial rec. Unreal. Inside Unreal now. So now that thing that I was showing you now can have real life motion capture. I'm telling you, the way to make games, the way to make shows, the way to make music videos, I'm thinking on a whole different level. What if I make a whole set, a 3D set? And now, can I not reuse that set and repurpose it multiple times for other events, or even change them around for different things to be different things? People don't get the transition we're going into this digital space means you need to be a digital creator. What are you creating? And what platforms in crypto are giving you that power? So again, like we were talking about with the comic book, that's another form of a business that's going to be using the blockchain, using blockchain to govern projects. So looking at not only what businesses are coming out, if you're into comics and you're trying to be into comics, or you want to be able to do, if there's a dope comic that's an independent that decides to do a game and you want to make sure you get the soundtrack. This is how you'll follow them. Follow the companies that are independent in the blockchain. Since you're in the blockchain, follow the companies that are doing things and get yourself in front of that. That's what I'm going to be doing in a bit. I'm going to be jumping in front of a lot of these companies trying to get my music to them in NFT format. And then I want to scale that out to other people and for other people. That's why I'm concentrating on data, because then how do I know where it went, how much we got paid, and how much your split is, because I want to make sure you get paid right. I only need a small percentage because I'm working on blockchain. Right? So I'm like, yo, let the contracts do the work, and let these knuckleheads get out of the way. Let these suits get out of the way of your paper. And that way your paper is direct. And you ain't got to work just with me. You should be able to work with whoever the hell you want to work, or do it on your damn own. If you just don't want to concentrate on music like me, I'm building an infrastructure so I can just be a musician or an artist. And then the system will handle getting me where I need to get, because it should be systematic. APIs, right? Sending data back and forth between different platforms, right? Remember the n8n.ios thing? Yeah, okay, there we go. Marvel is launching NFTs. This was what I was telling you when I said about that VV platform. I'm pretty sure that I got VV. Yeah, see? I already knew. I didn't even have to really hunt for it. The VV. That's OMI. Right? When OMI has more use cases, maybe this year, maybe next year. Again, these are long plays, because do I want to launch NFTs? Yes. Do I want to launch them on platforms? Yes. So I might need to stack up on stuff that I need now for later, while I got it at good prices. I showed you what the price was, like fraction of a penny. So I'm just gobbling it up, not to think that it's going to make money. I'm gobbling it up so that I'm getting as much revenue as possible, because I want to make sure that I can deliver my projects on here. Or I can buy hardware, or I can stake. I want to make whatever it is so that I can be a part of the infrastructure of this. So I'm showing you multiple other businesses that are coming out of just being around some of these products. And this one is selling you. The main thing it can do is an open play to earn. This is going to be big. Right? Imagine having, if you're into like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, right? And you have like the Blue Eyes Dragon or whatever, but imagine a virtual fight game where you launch your animals or your demons or your whatever, and you're watching the battle in real time, and people are taking bets on the battle all around you. What does that economy look like? Who's doing that? Where is that? Who's making the stuff in the game? Who's building the armor? See, all of that begins to decentralize the entire business of a company. Now, one of those companies that's actually interesting is Immutable X. The first layer 2 for NFTs on Ethereum. Their VV's going on this platform. This platform, I think, already has a marketplace. And what is being sold on said marketplace is this Gods Unchained game. You can see how much these cards go for, and they're playable cards inside that game. Again, I want to show you that there's a world of other things that are coming. I said there'll be virtual trainers. There'll be virtual people training, like fight games, right? You're getting good at a fight game and you train a character, this specific combo sets, and you get really good with the combo sets and you keep training your person, and then it then can battle on its own. Right? Or not really battle on its own, like because you trained it so well, and because the whatever now, and all the spells or whatever it has and all the combos that you've built it up to, you now can sell those characters on a marketplace. So playing a game and training a character to be financially viable for another character who wants to play and doesn't want to spend time building up these characters, well, you can be a trainer like Rocky, right? Where's our jobs? All I'm doing is showing you what digital revenue looks like in virtual worlds. And since those virtual worlds currencies are real enough to say, can I convert it to US dollar tether or US dollar coin? If the answer is yes, I don't care. That's all I need to know, because the US dollar coin will have a debit card in the future and you could cash out or swipe it at an ATM or use it, whatever. For now, we reinvest it into a robot that gets interest with using Bitsgap. So what are my other plays when the cycle goes boring? I'm looking at what virtual games can I be the infrastructure for. Those are our truths. Or they could not be. You could believe that we're going to get more jobs. But do you think if you went in this space and started designing 3D stuff and getting into the 3D world and into the gaming world, you don't think you'll get gaming jobs? You don't think the companies that decide to pivot over because they're tired of Sony or or Xbox or any of those places, those closed environments keeping their products at bay, you don't think they're going to jettison out? You don't think they're going to be looking for other people to come work with them and help them? All you need is a portfolio. Just saying. Everything's changing for us, y'all. Our businesses are changing. I just want you to understand that change and what it means. When you look at the top coins, smart contract, BNB, smart contract. This is a network with smart contracts, a network with smart contracts, a network that'll get smart contracts, a network that's got smart contracts. That is an app, network, smart contracts, network data, smart contracts, video, inventory, data and smart contracts, I think, files, data, smart contracts. Yeah, whatever. Smart contracts, data, app, financing, interest, data, smart contracts, app. So, data and smart contracts. What you can also do is, if you go to, let me see if they have it here. Products, no, resources, portfolio, NFT. Top end NFT coins. See? Engine. See what you see when you go look at some of these things? You see Chili's, you see Engine, you see Theta. That's your video NFTs. Interesting. And then you've got Axie Infinity, which is a game that has NFTs. I told you the play to earn model is here. Battle, collect, earn. How much is this? Y'all, Hey, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. I mean, can I show you? Excuse me. Pardon me. That's over a US dollar, right? I think that's a few over. That's a whole bunch over a US dollar. You remember, it's just a game, right? You remember when you couldn't make no money in games? Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's interesting. Like how they did that. Axie Battle. As a YouTuber that talks about this a lot. I've been partners. Look at their partners. Ubisoft. Y'all. Hold on. UBI. Y'all. Assassin's Creed. We can laugh at this crap all we want. I want you to Watch Dogs, the hacker game, the freaking Assassin's Creed Valhalla, huh? Crew, a driving game, the Division, Far Cry, the zombie thing, right? Far Cry, Yeah, okay, so you're telling me the company that got like the licensing for Avatar, Assassin's Creed, Division, Watch Dogs, Skull and Bones. Oh, that's we know what that is. Ghost Recon. So that company is working with this company with this looking Pokemon type bull, right? Look who else is here. Look who else is here. Battle, land. That's a game, right? Again, I show you what the price is over the US dollar. That's all I'm saying. I'm not caring about how people feel about ish. When I say people, I'm talking about these businesses that think that we need them anymore. When I tell you, I don't give a damn how they feel. Look at the Ecomi, all right? Ultra, UOS, I've talked about them. The Sandbox is another one. I want you to see all these virtual worlds that are, that's 53 cents. That's not bad, right? For every 2 things you sell at 50 cents or at 60 cents, you'd have over a dollar, right? Sell something at 60 cents. Okay. The Sandbox. The Walking Dead. So that's supposed to be like that other game, like Roblox and all that other stuff, right? Let's just close that out, because look at this. Create as a market here, right? There's a market. You can buy land. Okay. So they got land to buy at this OpenSea. There we go. So there's when you want to know about NFTs, right? And where would I be looking at games? Now I just showed you by you walking through this with me, right? And this is 1.1 ETH. That's $2,000. Jeepers. 999. 5 ETH. 0.09 ETH. Almost 1 ETH, man. So basically, ETH. What's the price of Ethereum? ETH to USD, and I probably do need to at least put 1 ETH. So that's $2,000. That's that's 4 ETH. Gosh, it was bought at 0.7 and is now being sold up. See, so again, when I told you when I saw domain names, I said there was land grabs happening with domain names where people were buying Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and then they were reselling it later for hundreds, if not millions of dollars. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Here's another one, land grab. So again, that's why I'm looking at virtual worlds. I got land. I want land. It's not just in the physical space, it's in digital. What can I create on that land that'll be dope and be a attraction, right? Can I have a store there selling things, right? That's the things that I look at, because I'm now going into the idea of in-world money, deeper in-world money. Admiral gloves, so people manufacturing things, selling people. 50 minted. 41 of 48 for sale. 8 owners, so 8 people already bought. Current prices, whatever this version, whatever that is, and whatever that is, right? I'm just showing you, like, there's money in the obscure. There's money in the obscure. Now, we're a music company, right? Well, this is a music Discord. It's musical geniuses. I'm hunting in here as well. I've been kind of beginning to look at this more and more. Unleash your music, discover and stream up and coming artists. We give everyone the freedom to share and listen. Built with the best. Dead Mouse. I don't care who there. Free forever, exclusive content. So this is a quote-unquote audio NFT experience. Sound rewards. Top 5 tracks each week win audio. So if you make hot music, you might win some revenue if you're generating people coming to listen to your stuff. See? We're getting into another realm, y'all. And I'm going to be staying on this list and really hunting. Starting to go through the top 100 of these because I want to prepare for next year. For when Bitcoin goes cold, I've got some time now to really do homework. And I'm showing you my homework. I've got a lot of homework to do, needless to say, right? Because out of the top 100 of these, somebody's going to crack. Somebody's going to be a big game. Somebody's going to be something this cycle to get into next cycle. Who's going to be the top spots? That's what I want to begin to hunt for. That's what I want to begin researching and storing my data. So now that I kind of know what kind of database I'm going to be using as a leverage database to move over to the blockchain database, I'm going to start with a Postgres database connected to a graph database. And then with that, I'm going to use QL, query language, to be able to interact with the graph database at scale for myself internally, querying shit out of that and using that on some type of decentralized app, like a wallet, right? And then creating my screens using Wappler to be able to design my own wallet that does stuff for music, for maintaining musical and graphical video assets. And then knowing where they are, how much they're earning, what are they doing, right? What's the data, what's the stats, collect that stuff for me. And that's where the robots or worker bots will potentially be built. I am planning on building my own worker bot system, basing it on some type of blockchain network and having these worker bots be able to generate revenue. Like, work needs to be done, real physical work. Like, people want videos rendered, right? That has to happen. Things have to be set up. Work has to get done. I want to be able to roll out kind of like a decentralized project management system. How do we get projects and music projects done? Who's associated with it? Who did the horns? Who did sax? Who did bass? Who did drums? Who did the mixing and the mastering? Right? And the amount of work and hours put into it just gives a certain portion of revenue from royalty rates, right? So you get percentages. And it's how much the initial artist who's creating the song wants to give up the percentage. If there's 100 points on an album or a song, you can give 100 points. You can end up giving all of your 100 points out, or you can keep some for yourself. Maintaining majority share ownership of the projects that are rolling out. NFTs, individual songs, and or those songs being attached to other NFTs and being part of those. Who's still associated? Oh, all these people that made this NFT of this audio, you must take all this information and know that this is how much we want, bare minimum, to be paid. There you go. So these networks, these games, what's Flow? I keep seeing this name. What's this? Hold on. Sorry, having a moment. Open Worlds. Flow is a new blockchain built for the next generation of apps, games, and digital assets to power them. Open Worlds. CryptoKitties, huh? NBA. Hey. Looky. Animoca. They are big. Hold on. ANEMOCA. Hold on. Hold it. What did you... Yeah. Animoca. Validators. Racing. Animoca brands. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to their actual website. Globally and branded blockchain gaming. Really? Products. Blockchain projects. Rev token. Motorsport, blockchain games, F1 Delta Time. Listed on Chili's exchange. There's that Chili's thing. Hotbit Sushi Swap, Moon Swap, F1 Delta Time, blockchain game, Sandbox, that game, right? NFTs, the Sand token, Gamey token, Tower Experiment. Interesting. Okay. Warner Music Group. Dr. Seuss, UFC, Top Shots. That's basketball. Samsung again. Developer first experience, upgrade, human readable security, consensus collection, execution. Interesting. All right. Oh, whoa. Warner. Okay. NBA, CryptoKitties. NFL. Samsung Circle. That's USDC. NFTs on USDC. Binance. Genies. OpenSea. Okay. In Berkeley, Purdue, Side Games, Block Party, State Fish, State, Kraken, that's an exchange. Sumo Digital, Anchor, that's a token. Why does this look familiar? Why is this? Search Google for image. Why does that logo look familiar? Is that the Department of Transportation? Oh, that's just Flow's logo. No, that's just Flow's logo. Okay, scratch that. Vortex, Rising, Mercury N. Sounds like a game. NFT Fi. I saw a video on them. Magic. That's not Magic the Gathering, is that? Search Google for image. Nah, I don't see no other images like that. No. I'm gonna adjust this thing. Try Magic. Is that? No, that's a different logo. Yeah, that's not the same logo. Sorry, y'all. I just wanted to see if that was Magic the Gathering's logo. I can't tell what that is. Go back. Yep, so, okay, got it. Go back here. So, all right, so that's an interesting company. This is what you can find. And then we said Chili's, right? I just want to see this too. Because we looked at it a couple weeks ago. But I just want to look at that real fast. Because, especially since it's only 26 cents. And I know it is on... You're on Coinbase, right? If I'm not mistaken. Coinbase exchange, yep. Yep. I already have some. World leader blockchain provider for sports entertainment. Blockchain backed product services, mainstream consumers. Yeah. That doesn't really tell me nothing. Just go here. Chili's.net. Sorry, trading for your country. Yeah, you're not decentralized enough. Okay, gotcha. So you can't use their exchange. I can't use their exchange. All right, that's interesting. That's an interesting play. Like I showed you that one, and then this one is again another one that I've been kind of watching in the virtual world space. For gamers, platform providing games under a single roof. New possibilities, sharing an ecosystem, bring your friends, share the I think they're trying to be a video game distributor. Game distribution, yep. See, I know it. Game developers, the world of digital goods. So again, DLCs, virtual items. So the Ultra Network, transactions per second. Okay, see, I told you, we're going into a transactions per second economy. So there you go. Got a lot of homework, y'all. Lots and lots of homework, because remember, we're dealing inside earning crypto. We don't want to just keep buying it forever. You can't keep buying it forever. It has to make sense to you. At some point, you're going to have to be able to cash out, right? You got to pay bills. What I'm trying to do now is structure that for myself. How do I create multiple streams of revenue that come in that cover my bills in the... Whoa, sorry. OCD, something from my childhood just jumped up. Atari, are you serious right now? Wait a minute, man. Oh, wait a minute, man. Oh, wait a minute, man. Interesting. Yeah, there's Ultra. That same logo. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's a new industry forming, y'all. Y'all seeing it right now. I'm not tripping, right? See, there's a render token. See? NFT. That's that render token we're talking. I'm telling you, man, there's an industry forming in this one category. Gala Games is here, right? Rarible is here. Rarible's pretty big because a YouTuber that I follow, I believe, is doing his sales here. Governance token Explorer. Right? So I don't want to go too deep because I know some of this stuff is crazy. Like, look, 3D. Just a render that spins around and around. Animation. That's what this is why I said that right now NFTs are in dumb zone. NFTs are in stupid zone. When NFTs are smart, when NFTs like when I say they're in super zone, like everybody's just caking off right now. And they're caking off and think this is gonna last forever. Nah, cake out early. I want to see how far you go with your dumb-ish, because as I start building functional NFTs that work in virtual worlds, and which platforms give me that stuff. So a suit of like, what if I made a battle suit that reduces your not a suit, like a vest, and you wear the vest, and that vest reduces bullets by 20% in a specific game, or in multiple games. I can get it to do that in multiple games, right? So you could buy it and then maybe even move it around your games with you, because now you can take my vest with you in multiple virtual worlds and get the same effect, right? Right. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, oh crap, I'm about to be in the gaming space. I got to look at ToxicHustle all over again. That's why I said I got to look at ToxicHustle, how I want to build it. Avagachi, don't tell me this is Tamagotchi. Don't tell me this is Tamagotchi on the blockchain. Digital friends for the crypto generation. Yup, Tamagotchi. Hatch an egg. Yup. I see so much getting ready to quit. Terra. Wait. Is this on the Terra network? Huh. Terra Virtual Public Beta. Hey! Why ain't nobody talking about this? Yo, why ain't nobody talking about this? These are big IPs. Imagine there's a Pacific Rim game that you actually, like you and somebody else are controlling a damn robot and fighting. Chimeras and shit. Virtual art gallery. Virtual for your PC. Really? So okay. Business right here. This is a business. How is this a business, Jay? Okay. Windows is getting on this, right? Windows on ARM, right? Windows on ARM. News. So you basically can run Windows 11 on a small little Raspberry Pi or any of these little small devices. It's coming. I already said a video about this in that video. It's in the link of this thing here. Sent it inside the Discord in the hardware room, right? So imagine you have now these screens or picture frames, right? Or you LCD flat screen, cheap paper screens, right? That you now put Windows on the little device, the little square thing I showed you, the rectangle, the CM4. Hold on. Raspberry Pi CM4. This little thing is $35 for a 2 gigabyte to put it in a little LCD screen. Hold up. Wait. Do we have LCD picture frames? Hold on. LCD picture frame. Digital frames. They're too expensive. Their price is way too high. They need to cut it out. For real. Okay, 35? Nah. 60? Nah. No. Yeah, it's... No. 19. Still a mirror. I'd want it down to $5 to $7. So, because then I could then sell it if it was big enough, right? Or people put their own screens up and then you just get access to it, right? So that basically you install whatever this is on the software and your NFTs can now show up on your... So do you think art galleries are going to buy NFTs to have in their art gallery? digital art galleries. But you think that, you see, this is the funny thing. This is really interesting because everybody thinks this is the jugs of a physical place having this NFT. This is a jugs, yes, but it's not the jugs. Imagine how many virtual worlds that how many museums are going to create virtual worlds and then show you the art that they have in their museums, since you're not going to fly there to go see it in person. How many artists are they going to buy their virtual art and so they can show it in their virtual galleries? How many people viewed it? How much money do you make off of it? How much do you earn? Who bought it? What galleries were showing it? Yeah, this is interesting. This is why you got, as I said, this is a big study. This is a big research project right now. This is my big one. I keep seeing Super Farm. What's this Alien Worlds? I'm gonna get out of here after this. Alien Worlds TLM, 10 cents. What exchanges is it on? Okay, it's on Binance. That's a smart Binance. Oh. Yes, sir. All right. I know I can get some stuff from there. All right. So if I wanted it, I can get it. All right. So what did I just do that for? I'm an idiot. Hold on. Go back to overview. Let's go ahead and open this in a new tab. Let's drag it out so I can actually switch back and forth. The largest decentralized app on earth. Play and earn. Play and earn. I'm telling you, that's the thing right now. It's on Binance. That means it's going to be fast transactions, low fees. But it's on Binance means if you're in America, it's going to be, you have to cash out that BNB, or you got to be on the Binance network. And you got to hope that they're playing nice. Your DeFi metaverses can't play. Disabled. Wow. That's not a good look. Trillium. Cross-chain, ERC, BEP20. So ERC 20 or BEP20. BEP20 means Binance. And then this is, of course, Ethereum's smart contract protocols. Tokenomics. Game creators, right? Dakoko. And they've been featured on places. Interesting. Oh, wait. I just saw something. Hold on. This is, you see that? Jobs. ETH Ambassador, Fandom Wiki Manager, Reddit Page Manager, Facebook Manager. See? Jobs. You want to earn in crypto? You have any of these skills? There you go. That's how you earn in crypto. So, let's just look at the news really fast. Analysts who accurately predicted updates crypto forecasts. Let's see, what is he saying? Oh, he thinks it's gonna go lower. He thinks that the run is over. Yeah, a lot of these guys, I want to see what they say after the run happens in June, July. Whales are accumulating. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. So if they're accumulating, what does that mean? That they're manipulating the price to hold it at bay while they accumulate. Ethereum, Cardano are sleeping giants. 7 other altcoin projects. ADA, right? Uniswap. It's a DeFi. What did we just say? Sand token, right? Damn it, hold on. I went back to that other damn article I didn't want to see. Here we go. Here we are. Sandbox. Remember, I just showed you Sandbox. Decentraland, Mana. Remember, I'm telling you gaming plays. AVAX, that's a smart contract play. That's another one I gotta do some research on for that one. I told you about Elrond already, but I'm telling you that you gotta look at who's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. And right now, Ethereum keeps pushing things back. They're keep playing. One of these other ones gonna come in and eat your lunch. To watch. Okay, 5 more to watch. Sol data play. Solana. Dapper Labs, Algorand. Yep, I got that. Where's the 5? China blockchain XCH. So, okay, interesting. Upgrades. Yes, if it happens, Ethereum can significantly outperform Bitcoin. Look, right now, Elrond is outperforming Ethereum. People just need to worry about whether or not Ethereum is going to get their transactions up. And if Matic is helping Ethereum, and Matic is doing more can be on its own as its own platform, like I'm programming on it, then why do I even need to go ETH 2? I'm going to still stake it. I'm just saying, why do I need to program over there if I'm already doing what I need to do and getting the low transaction fees, and I'm already on the Matic network, and I'm already on the DeFi Matic network, and I'm already earning interest on the Matic network. I'm already earning Matic on the Matic network, and then I can build my apps basically for free on the Matic network since I'm already earning Matic. Then why would I worry about ETH all the time? If it'll get there in time, but I don't have to really hype on it right now. I'll just slowly accumulate in, like we've been talking about. Oh yeah. This is about that guy that lost his wallet, and they're going through a landfill now to try to find it. They said he threw it. He said he believes he threw it away, and they're gonna go try to find it. That's how important it is for people to get their money. Hold on 1 second. Absolutely. All right. So, all right, back to it. Internal memo shows Bank of America crypto curious. Yeah, get out of here. If you're not in it, you're not in it. You're Bank of America, you're a has-been anyway. Sorry. Just saying. Jack Dorsey Square building Bitcoin hardware mining wallet. That's why I said there has been. The guy that's got Twitter and Square is going to make a hardware wallet that's going to get all the crypto in the wallet. Like, he's a bank. Don't need you. He's earning interest. Don't need you. He's moving on. All of us are in time. Legal expert weighs likelihood that Cardano, Dogecoin, Polkadot, and Uniswap will face regulatory action from the SEC. That's FUD. What is pooled together? The no-loss crypto lottery explained. Yeah, that has been getting big visibility. This pooled together thing. XRP to hit all-time high, predicts an analyst. It's a programming language. Y'all know how I feel about that. When I saw you could program on it, that's all I need to see. Crypto traders should brace for extended correction. We know that's BS. That's not in the data. The data called this, and it happened. The data called this, and we've been held at bay. Boom. Let me go back to the weekly. Sorry. The data called this, and it happened. The data called this, and it's happening. I called it on the 21st. The data will present itself for these pumps that happen because these are seasonal pumps. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to skip all this. China taking measures against a group of altcoins. Really? What other things are they going after? Restrictions. People's Bank of China. Stable coins. Gotcha. Senator Tudy called out proposed crypto rule, then brought Bitcoin and Ethereum. He called out a proposed crypto rule, then bought Bitcoin and Ethereum shares. Yes, everybody's going to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Circle's going public, yes. And the U.S. is going to peg themselves on it. So USDC. Bitcoin's legal tender status in El Salvador may invite sanctions. Yeah. Does it matter? I'm saying, y'all don't get it. The United States, y'all don't get it. Your sanctions. Oh, we're not going to give you USD anymore. Well, your money's not worth crap. You keep printing it, dummy. And you don't have no debt. You have nothing behind it. Like, you have what is your product? Like, the only product you're gonna have is the China miners that are flying here, and that's not even your product. That's, you have to give it up because you owe so much money, and they'll call in all their debts if you don't come up with a way to give them some money, and they came up with it. They're flying in all those miners now, so stop playing. Goldman Sachs analyzes Ethereum, says second largest crypto asset may pose serious challenge to Bitcoin. Of course it does. It's a programming language. Stop playing. Highly anticipated Ethereum hard fork locked for launch. Yes, it's going to lock in for launch, but they've been postponing the launch. So it doesn't matter if it's locked in to happen if it's postponed or other parts of it are postponed. You need all of it for the smart contract, for the next, not smart contract, but the next phase of the speed up and the proof of stake to go live. Now they're saying proof of stake won't be till 2022? Huh? Hold on. Did I see that? Yeah, something like that. 2022. Ethereum 2022. POS, proof of stake. News. Changes to Ethereum's mine will dampen demand for GPUs because they're not going to be mining anymore. They're going to proof of stake, but not until 2022. So proof of stake ain't even going to launch until 2022. Value by 2022. No, that's a value cost. Deployed final testnet. I had the August 4th. It was pushed back to August. Yeah, so right now it looks like it will be 2022. Fine, 2022. There we go. And find it again on page. The delay, December 1st, however, means GPUs will likely remain scarce. A bit easier to come by as early as oh, that's for GPUs. That ain't even what I'm talking about. All right. But yeah, so Ethereum's going to be the top dog, but we got other people that's trying to take that crown. Of course, Cardano, targeting banks and Fortune 500 companies. They're trying to get in there. They need adoption. They need people to be using it. Like Elrond is getting people to use it. Bitcoin to skyrocket 100x the price of gold. Yes, it will, because it has no choice. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. Like, this is just a game. Chainlink, Aave, and 3 other altcoins are waking up. Link, that's Chainlink. Aave, that's DeFi. SNX, Synthetics, DeFi. Comp, DeFi. That's interest. That's all interest. I don't know. Icon Protocol. Yep, I've heard of that. I haven't bought into any of that or done any real research on it. Did I just do what I did? I did what I just did. So do this and do this. All right. Banking giant Barclays blocks payments to Binance. Yes, Binance is getting a lot of hate right now because Binance is an exchange they don't want in there anymore. They are trying to get Coinbase into everything. So they're now trying to phase that out because Binance is owned by China. As I told you, this is a Cold War. Cyber criminals disable site hosting Bitcoin white paper, demand ransom. Probably on an old technology. Nafty brings blockchain solution to empower adult content. All right. Of course, the porn industry is coming in. That's an interesting play there. Unmarshal forms strategic partial with Eternity chain to elevate NFT space. So again, more NFTs. Somebody's gonna have to be the winner. Oh, why do you do that? Why the hell do you do that? Why? There you go. Good. Like, why do they put the stupid shit in front of my shit? Former European Commissioner Phil Hogan joins the Astra Protocol. So again, that's another protocol. Got to see what that's about. No, I know that because things choosing stupid-ish. Let's see. NFL, NFT, DeFi boost market caps. DeFi. All right. Just gonna scroll through. You know what? Go home and mark. I'll just do the up until this one. This is the only two that we didn't really read. Ethereum single-handedly holding down the entire altcoin market. Yes. And Square is building a hardware wallet, which we know. So let's mark all of these as red, then, right? All articles. All right, let's look at the business. Soaring warehouse demand. So people, the workers, they need workers. Boost commercial real estate market as office vacancies mount. So, again, I look at physical things in my business. So we look at the crypto, we look at the digital business stuff that I show you, and I show you money. I show you, oh, look at all these places that we can earn. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. But then I also want to have practicality. Can we do a lot of things in the physical plane or things canceling themselves out kind of, right? Soaring warehouse demand boosts commercial real estate market. So warehouse, warehouses? Why do you think they want warehouses? Yes, for storage, but do you think it could be like mining facilities, digital facilities, automation, digital delivery storefronts, the ghost warehouse? Yeah. That's a new business model, and it will give you something, but automation is going in those warehouses. News organizations taking a different route for how people are coming back to the office. Yeah. Financial Times, blah, 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 are all handling back to work plans differently. Get back to the office the Bloomberg way. Committed to making our offices the safest environment. We expect people to take advantage of the safety they provide and return to the office. Times they are changing somewhat how they work. We'll expect that most teams full-time remote work will be the exception rather than so full-time remote work will be the exception. In other words, get them shots, come to work. Get back to work, get back to work, get back to work. We want you in these buildings. Makes no sense. It's stupid, but we gonna keep going back to the dumb-ish. And that's why they're gonna fail, y'all. That's why they're failing. They don't get it. Upgrade your home office with a smart power outlet. Your home office, yes, home offices. What McDonald's minimum wage raise says about fast food franchise freezer automation. They're gonna automate that $15. We already said that. We had a former CEO say that if they force us to go $15, we're gonna automate. Does it say it? Does it say it? Does it say it? Hold up. Does it say it? Independent franchisees increased. Will pressure its franchises They push back. They're struggling to keep their people. Staffing shortages. Around every month, 250 people will leave. Like you know, training is the most expensive thing for a company, right? And every single time you have to retrain, that's an expense. Yeah, so do you think that that's going to keep going? Or should I train a machine one time and just have it work forever? Or until it breaks down, or just keep it maintained, right? And keep swapping it out with other, upgrades and stuff like that. And I could basically keep my system running without people. Or like I can pay you now better wages. I can give you more investment. I can give some of my staff investment revenue to be able to be part of the chain and give them some. You see what I'm saying? Like it's change. It's changing. 5-way businesses can benefit from following Amazon's customer-centric growth strategy. Basically, they want you to only concentrate on your customers. The ones that don't have a very customer-focused centric business model are going to fail. I've learned that, and that's why I'm focused on value, and that's why my girl focuses on her customers because she's a caterer, and that is successful for her. The S&P 500 could drop sharply in the third quarter as 5Ps pressure markets. Really? 5 P's: pandemic, price, positioning, policy, and profits. Pandemic, we already know because there's variance on variance on variance coming out, moving past all of these things, and people want boosters now, right? So then you've got the price. The price is too high. They need to cut it. But the problem is that with price, they have to make earnings on these high-ass evaluations that they got right now, and there's just too high to make those prices. So next quarter, what you're going to see is missed earnings for every quarter for a lot of companies. And that's going to put pressure on the price next year. Positioning. Most people aren't positioned in anything good. Long term, what are their businesses going to survive? Are they still analog or are they digital? How are they positioning themselves for the future? Or do they have blockchain money coming in? Do they have blockchain thought process, blockchain businesses on deck? Policy. What policy might hurt us? And of course, profits. What are you earning in profit? So when you look at that and look at the S&P, the old school stock market, it's a crashing. It's down for a burn. It needs to. So you've just got to be prepared for that. Let's see. Inflation won't get excessively high. Oh, but we do now say that we have inflation. Okay, good. As long as we're not playing that, we're not doing the inflation game. Chipotle has started accepting TikTok video resumes to encourage Gen Z to apply for jobs at the burrito chain. Really? Mm-hmm. Amazon managers have been told to keep performance improvement plans secret from employees. Dirt dog. You're going to get cut out, bruh. Inflation being here to stay has PPG prepared for more price hikes. They keep printing money, y'all. Inflation is a sure thing. Is the U.S. labor shortage the big break AI needs? Telling you, automation. Then put some machine learning behind the automation, and you've got serendipity. I don't need a worker. I have process flows. Hurricane season is here. 4 ways to help remote workers prepare for the worst. Like you lose your electricity. Fed is bummed out by all the supply and labor shortages too. The supply shortages and the labor shortages. We don't have a labor shortage. We have a work shortage. If I was making $60,000 a year and you're telling me to get a $15 job, I can tell you right now, $60,000 a year is $30 an hour. If you're telling me to get $15 an hour, you're telling me to get what then? half of $60 an hour, or half of $30 an hour, right? If $30 an hour gives you 60,000 a year, then that means to reckon and reason that you're only going to be making around 30,000 a year. So now if you're only making 30,000, but your lifestyle is at 60, what do you have to do? You have to cut out your lifestyle, which means you now got to leave your apartment or home if you can't pay or afford now the rent and mortgage that you got to now pay. Our debt and derivatives are tied to the employment market. And if there, and there's plenty of people that's like, well, yeah, there's jobs out here, but you want me to do $15 or less, because $15 is not it's a lot of people are less. And now there's some places that are offering signing bonuses and all that stuff. I'm just focusing right now on revenue in a space that's getting funding like a mug, and the jobs I already proved to you last week are in the hundreds of thousands. So I'm going to focus on, if I want a job, I want it to be remote and I want to make a ton of money. Development on blockchain. TikTok again with their filling people. Say goodbye to hotel turn down. No. Flexible working. Why are you so anxious of going back to the office? So I look at the news as just showing how the fear of work is still around. Claims that highway dollars won't boost economic growth are missing something vital. AI, self-driving cars, that's Uber, Lyft, people losing work, right? See? If you plan to quit during the Great Resignation, that's what they're calling this now, here's what career experts say you need to do. Stipends for babysitting and tutoring as employers sweeten childcare benefits to win over workers. There's a lot of people going into the childcare market. Look at this. What CFOs, chief financial officers, what up, chief, are doing to fight inflation. Companies in second quarter said to expect input prices to grow 4.4% over the next 12 months, up from the 3.1% increase they forecast in the first quarter. So it's faster and higher than they're expecting. See, according to a recent survey of finance executives by the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants and industry organization. You don't want to keep having pricing discussions with your customers every 3 months, which is raising the prices by undiscussed specs. The cost will go up by mid to single digit figures. So that's like 5, 6. So I told you, inflation is here. What is your US dollar doing? You can't combat inflation with your own currency. Never can. You have to combat it with some outside force. Gold, platinum, palladium, silver, those things. Stocks, ETFs, dividends, real estate property, rent, right? Subscriptions if you have a product or service. You need something that's going to bring you money to outstrip the fact that your money sitting in a bank is not making you anything, right? Because we can't save anything with these low interest rates. And they can't raise interest rates to get more revenue because it makes the market crash. So we're in a circle where they can't raise the rates without crashing the market, but they can't crash the market yet because they need some other asset to be able to kind of pad out the damage that the over-bloated market currently has doing. And you're seeing it happen. They're letting people buy crypto. They're letting people, big companies buy. All these banks are buying it up and handing it now to their wealthiest investors because they know it goes to a milli. Not this cycle. Goes to 100,000 this cycle. So, expert investor warned of rampant market speculation. So that's in the regular market. This is business, not so. Inflation again. Fed in recent. So we've got. I'm just looking at this for what I'm being told. Into the age of digitalization, automation, not alienation. What we're talking about. Digitalization, the blockchain, automation. I know it's not going to be blockchain thing, so let's. But I'm just saying that's what I mean. NFTs is digitalization. That's a version of it. Similarly, the social distancing measures, travel restrictions, and lockdowns imposed to combat the pandemic has led to digitalization of many office processes. You know, taking the work I told you about that I used to do for Canon and making an automated process. The value of manufacturing execution system in the cloud crystallized and allowed management to monitor production output live, digitally, and most importantly, remotely. Remote automation of business processes. We talked about that already. It's what I did and I do. Labor shortages causing havoc in the Hamptons with understaffed restaurants, beauty salons. You know, the lower paid working. Treasury bonds bounce, easing worries about global economic slowdown. Yeah, we'll see that. They can play with those numbers. Top Fed official warns the COVID Delta variant is a threat to the U.S. economy. Of course, because every variant that comes is going to be a threat to the economy. Poke, poke, poke. Central banks of everything. NFT. Right. They want to control everything. Why aren't millions of unemployed Americans finding jobs? All right, let's look and see what's going on. Laid off workers providing a slow, compilated contrast to what skills they had to what they're currently able to do. There's a skill problem. And people have not been taught to go into the development realm. That's really where it is. You need to start programming things. Or you need to start creating things. Creators, you know, the whole influencer market, that's there for a reason. Bond rally, that's fiat. That's debt, fiat. Why your return to the office requires 2 workplace safety policies. Yes. Healthcare workers, providers, insurance, all that good stuff. People are having problems hiring people. What caused the Great Recession? Understanding ToxicTraining led to one of the worst economic downturns in history. 2008. It was called derivatives. Spooky money. And they're doing it again. And this time, instead of just subprime mortgages being the problem, or mortgages to people that did not have prime credit, they had below prime credit. That's what subprime means. And what prime is whatever the percentage or rate that they feel or score that they feel is a prime situation for them to earn money. Or whatever the rate is or interest rate is. It could be a prime rate. So what now, that one problem, subprime mortgages, is now student loans, payday loans, and car title loans. All tied to needing a job, right? All right, just saying. And I just watched somebody get their car repossessed last week. Oh no, this week, a couple days ago, down the street. Literally had the sheriff come up and grab it. It's happening. I'm watching it crack. Where is the revenue? Construction industry's labor shortage forced one business owner to raise hourly wages to $25 and pay $250 bonuses. Now you're going to have to pay bonuses. You want to get people signing bonuses? It doesn't sound like the NBA, NFL, music, right? Your advance to get your signing bonus. Yes, y'all, the music industry business format. Get ready for your 360 cup. Right up, right? 360 deal. Your life. encapsulated in digital ownership. And you gotta give up the goods now. So if I want an employee, I've got to sit there and come up with different ways to do that. That's why I'm concentrating on how a business earns, how I earn revenue in multiple streams. And then as I can create multiple streams of revenue, then I can either not have employees by just working with other clients to help them scale. Like, why be my employee if you can make your own money, right? Here, let me help you make your own damn cash. So I don't need you to be my employee. I just want to help you make money. In there, I'll find my way to make money. That's all you need to do. There's plenty to be made. I don't need to raid you to do it. Right? I don't have to have like some what they call that? Like funnel. Have I hit y'all with a funnel yet? Don't wait for one. I don't have one. I don't even have time to make one. I'm too busy figuring out how to make my money to make a funnel. And I worked at one of the biggest places to do funnels at. You check my CV, you'll see who it was. Look at this. Upside to inflation. Rising wages. You have no choice. A person needs a livable salary, and as the cost of goods go up, we can't outpace this. So they have to give you extra money. And that extra money is just to make sure that you can survive. And the construction industry is going 3D printing anyway. We saw that, right? I showed you that. 3 things to know about the millions of people quitting their jobs, according to chief economists. Telling you, man. How to attract employees back to the office. Do you see that they have a problem? Are you seeing it? They have a problem getting people back physically to work. I don't need to go anymore. Shortages, hiring difference, hold back brisk growth. Less choice over where they work in hybrid plans. Yeah, you're going to want to try that, but people are going to just be like, I'm bucking back. I'm going to be in the virtual world making more these coins are more than, how many coins? $6. So if I figure out how to do a video business over here and I'm getting enough revenue, I might be able to earn. Okay. Chili's, that's 26 cents. So I got to do some real work over there. That's $1.36 if I can make that and if I can earn in their coin, right? Axie is $18, right? This one 77 cents, and it was it was like close to $2 at one time. So still, it's close to $1 anyway, right? So if I wanted to build stuff and make stuff there, I could do that. You start to get what I'm saying? If I'm able to earn in these things, like not there yet, but if I'm able to soon earn in all these places, look at the sandbox, 54 cents. The audio company, 83 cents to a US dollar. Alien Worlds, I don't even know if we saw anything there, but that's still 10 cents to a US dollar. To be a part of an infrastructure. To maybe be part of a video game. Now, none of this stuff could be good or that's why the homework has to happen. This is another one, Synonym Space. I've seen Synonym Space. I don't know about this CubeX, but I've heard of Synonym Space. I think Jay-Z has something to do with that. Now, Rev, we just saw that token, right? So just get ready. Get ready. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cut this now, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get to work. I got some things I got to do outside of this. Again, make sure that y'all getting your Bitsgap robots rolling. As you see, I have not shut down my bots. The bots are still rolling. This is the Coinbase bot is still pulling 8%. It's still holding at 8%. And you know, these have done well. 9% here, 19% there. So there's ways to make money in this market. Markets go up, down, and sideways, but they mostly stay sideways. So we got a sideways bot down here with this one, even though look at how the market fell. I want to show you something. Look at the market. Fall. Now, if I bought a big chunk, I'd be waiting, right? What did I do? Let my robot just play in the gap. Say, I'm going to give you $138 to play with. That's it. It dropped 11% since I've been in the trade. But how much has it made? It's made 12%. Bitsgap, y'all. Link in the description. You can't tell me. This is a research. I told you, we do R&D, research and development. This is a short position or no long position, right? These are these contracts. So now you're telling me I can buy these contracts, and even just holding these contracts, I can earn revenue on holding a contract? Okay. I'll trade back and forth on that. Aave USDT, $59. Theta, I'm still, the things I like, I'm trading on them and earning on them. Link in the description again. So even in a down market, sideways, you play more sideways than anything else. This is basically sideways. It's up and down, but it's basically sideways. It's not doing anything. And that's where you get the most. Look, it did 21%, but I've got 35%. Negative 11%, 12%. Negative 14%, 6%. Now that's only $1, but that's only 2 KCS. That ain't nothing. It's a little bit of money. Again, I'm just showing you, what if I had put more stacks on these things? That's my next goal, is to now start earning, to get these to have more stacks on them, earning more percentages, so that this number is earning more of this. And this then keeps going higher and higher. That is what I'm trying to build my business into. How does my music or all the things that I have earn me revenue to then be on this side? Remember, my bots are doing this. I want USDT. So I take this side of the trade and I buy, let the robot buy in and out of this side of the trade. Getting me more of these, of course, but at the same time, I'm making percentages in this. Why? So that I can earn more to buy more of these things. I want to earn BTC, sure. I like earning BTC, but I could buy more BTC from all these earnings, right? That's the goal. And then I get more of the things I really like Matic. And I can stack them with different pairs. Matic, BTC, Matic, USDT. But I now have 2 storages of Matic that I want. Accumulation while earning interest. Just a little hustle I'm working on now. All right. So get your bots rolling, y'all. Especially as the run up gets ready to happen. It's nice to see that when all these start going up, then, like I said, I'm moving it all into USDT. Once we hit 100,000, I'm moving all into USDT, and I'm keeping abreast of what my positions were, my percentage on positions, taking like a screenshot, keeping those positions that I what I'm stacking in, letting the shakeout happen in November, come back in April, February and April, start looking at come back in February and look at who's still alive and who survived, and start buying and accumulating the ones that are going to do well for the next session. Because it's going to be telling. Like, there's a lot of coins and they get shaken out every cycle. All right. So y'all be safe out on these streets, and I will be back Monday. All right. Peace out.